During a heated argument, my girlfriend blurted out that her ex was better in bed than me. I can't seem to get over this. It's eating me up inside. Should I end things? My girlfriend and we are both 28 and we have been together for 11 months. Her ex is in her friend group and she frequently meets up with them. About 4 months ago, I told her that it upset me that she keeps meeting up with him. She told me that he is a part of her friends group and it was impossible to avoid him. She told me that she would cut contact with him if she could, but it would be rude of her to ask her friends to do the same. About a month ago, I saw a picture where it was just my girlfriend, her female friend, and her ex. It was recent. I asked her why she would do that because it feels like they're close friends. She told me that she went to meet her female friend and she invited him without her knowledge. 3 weeks ago, I planned a spontaneous date night. I surprised her, but she said she was sorry and that she had promised to meet her friends that night, so we should do it the next day. I told her that she was the one who told me that I needed to be spontaneous, etc., and yet when I do it, she would rather blow me off and go be with her friends. I asked her if her ex was going to be there, and she said yes. This started an argument and things got a little heated. Towards the end of the argument, I was pretty angry and I shouted at her, "If you like him so much, then go stay at his house." I was pretty angry and I admit that I probably shouldn't have said that. But then she replied, "Maybe I will." At least he knew how to F me properly. This completely broke me. I felt like a huge pressure on my chest, and I felt like someone dropped a weight on me. She immediately realized that this had an effect on me and started apologizing profusely. I told her that I had to clear my mind and I went for a walk. She begged me to stay and talk it out and that she wouldn't go to meet her friends. I didn't have any of it and just went outside without saying anything. When I came back, she once again apologized profusely and kept saying that she didn't mean it, etc. But I couldn't get it out of my mind. I told her I needed some space and time to process and work it through. She started crying. The next day I asked her if it was true, and she tried to dodge the question by saying stuff like, "I can't compare and that sex with me means so much more, etc." But I felt like she didn't give me a proper answer. Over the past 3 weeks, I tried, but still couldn't get over it. She kept apologizing and begging to talk it out, but I don't want to. She told me that she would cut off her connections with her friend group. I said okay, and we tried to work it out, but it didn't go well. I felt myself slowly drifting away from her, and she felt it too. She even initiated sex a couple of times, and I couldn't even get an erection. She insisted that we go to couples counseling, and so today we went for the first session. The counselor was insistent on us being completely honest and truthful. At the end, she asked me if I wanted to ask her anything, and I once again asked her if it was true that her ex was better in bed than me. She said, "Technically, yes. He was better, but it doesn't matter because it was just pure pleasure. With you, it's love and pleasure. I love you more and sex with you means so much to me." To be honest, all I heard was that he was better. And this is despite me learning what she likes in bed and making sure that she comes every time we have sex, does she? I was deeply hurt by this, and I told her that I can't seem to get over this. She keeps crying and tells me that I am making a mistake, breaking up over something as trivial as this. But I can't get over it, and I don't know what to do. She is telling me that we need to work on this, and if we do more counseling sessions that we might be able to work it out, and that I should not throw away a year-long relationship over something as trivial as this. Should I just rip the Band-Aid off and break up with her already? Has counseling ever worked for anyone in a similar situation? To be honest, I feel like even if we salvage the relationship, I will always feel inferior to her ex. Best comments. Sorry, but this is definitely breakup worthy. Agree. It's actually inappropriate she was still friends and in contact with him to begin with. But that's just a boundary I have. OP didn't seem okay with it either, but went along with it. She crossed the line with the comment, and I would have left her immediately. I don't think he'll be able to get that out of his head no matter how hard he tries. And I agree with you. It's one thing to be sociable with an ex, but these group meetings, 2 or 3 times a week with him involved, is really inappropriate. I think the group meetings are cover for their side relationship. Why is being friends with your ex inappropriate? Plenty of people have amicable breakups with no lingering feelings, and there's no reason they shouldn't stay friends. Because she prioritizes her ex over her boyfriend. Because it requires a certain level of maturity that most people don't or won't ever have. She sort of crossed a line over and over, refused to stop seeing the ex-boyfriend, then told her current partner how much better he was in bed, and doubled down in the therapist's office. There is no coming back from this. She's made it clear who she would rather sleep with. Woman here. As a woman, I have to say that's breakup worthy. That's more than just name-calling. That digs really deep, especially since she still sees him. I would have broken up with her on the spot.